Welcome. In 2012, a seemingly ordinary Jefferson nickel made headlines as one of the most fascinating coins in history, capturing the attention of numismatists and casual collectors alike. And today, we're diving deep into the extraordinary journey of this nickel, a coin that is not just a piece of metal but a gateway to understanding wealth, rarity, and the stories behind currency that often go untold. But first, let me ask you, have you ever taken a close look at your loose change? You might be sitting on something far more valuable than you think. Now, let's travel back in time to 1938 when the Jefferson nickel was first introduced, showcasing the likeness of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the front, and Monticello, Jefferson's beloved estate, on the back. The design itself reflected national pride and a connection to America's founding ideals. But it wasn't until 2003 that the U.S. Mint decided to revitalize the coin with a new series, celebrating the bicentennial of Jefferson's Louisiana Purchase, the acquisition that doubled the size of the nation and opened the doors for expansion westward. And amidst this revitalization, one coin would stand out above the rest. In 2012, as the Mint quietly released a select number of these nickels, it was discovered that a few had a unique minting error that would elevate its value from mere cents to staggering sums, transforming it into a treasure worth up to $26 million. Yes, you heard that right, a nickel with a story that could make your jaw drop. So, what makes this specific 2012 Jefferson nickel so special? It all came down to the mint marks, which denote where the coin was produced, and during this particular year, a small number of nickels were created at the Denver Mint without the necessary mint mark, leading to confusion and intrigue among collectibles. As the rarity of these coins began to spread through the numismatic community, more and more collectors turned their eyes toward this tiny piece of history, each one understanding that owning such a coin was not merely a transaction, but a connection to the past. Can you imagine finding something like this in your pocket change? How would you feel knowing you held something potentially worth a fortune? Now, let's ponder how the value of coins can fluctuate depending on their minting process, condition, and even the prevailing market trends. Just like a rare painting or an antique car, coins too possess that same thrilling aspect of rarity and history. Did you know that some collectors are so passionate about their hobby that they'll spend decades hunting down rare specimens, scouring through coin shows, flea markets, and online auctions? It's an exhilarating pursuit, driven by the ambition to find that elusive coin that holds untold stories and hidden values. Now imagine the thrill when someone stumbles upon that priceless 2012 Jefferson nickel, those emotions ranging from excitement to disbelief at the sheer luck of discovering such a treasure trove in everyday life. This leads us to the notion of investment. A coin not only serves as a piece of currency but as a potential asset that could appreciate in value over time, especially when maintained in pristine condition, such as investing in stocks or real estate. Numismatic investments can yield significant returns if approached strategically. People have made a living by flipping rare coins, turning a simple hobby into a lucrative business, leading to the question, could there be hidden gems lying within the coins you might have tucked away in your drawer? Now let's take a step back and look at what factors contribute to a coin's worth. Collectors and investors alike often take into account rarity, demand, condition, and historical significance. For instance, the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, one of the most famous American coins, is valued in the millions primarily due to its limited mintage, with only 5 known to exist. This sellout excitement surrounding collectible coins fosters a unique marketplace where everything from the aesthetics to the stories behind the coin can ignite intense passion among collectors. But what about the social aspect of coin collecting? It's fascinating to see how enthusiasts band together at conventions, share stories, and even trade within a community built on mutual appreciation for history and craftsmanship. Every coin holds a story waiting to be told, be it of the era it represents, the lives it has touched, or the fortunes it has changed. As we draw closer to understanding our very own 2012 Jefferson nickel, consider how it serves as a bridge connecting us back to 1938, further solidifying the lineage and legacy of coinage in American culture. As you sift through coins, filled with potential stories of hardship and fortune, doesn't it make you wonder what each piece has witnessed during its lifespan? It's no wonder that coin collecting is often described as a time capsule, each nickel potentially holding decades of history in its tiny frame. Have you ever thought about the legacy you might be leaving behind with your own coin collection? And when presented with the chance to own a coin of extraordinary value, the excitement can be overwhelming. As we move forward in our discussion, let's reflect on the numerous avenues this hobby can open up, not only the chance at profit but the connections made along the way, the friendships forged through shared interests, and the legacy you can pass down to future generations. Picture for a moment the day when you can pass on a gleaming set of invaluable coins, including that rare 2012 Jefferson nickel to your children or grandchildren, imbued with family stories and priceless memories of adventures taken to find them. It becomes more than just a coin, it becomes a family heirloom, a tangible piece of the past that carries on through time. Just as Jefferson's vision for America continues to inspire generations, now, as we begin to wrap up this exploration into the worth of the 2012 Jefferson nickel, let's reflect once more, what hidden treasures could be lurking in your own home, waiting to be uncovered. This mystery of coins adds a layer of thrill and suspense to our everyday lives, and who knows, perhaps one day you'll come across something truly remarkable. As we conclude, remember to stay curious, keep looking through that pocket change, and never underestimate the power of a simple coin. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of numismatics and the remarkable value of the 2012 Jefferson nickel, please consider giving this video a like, subscribing for more intriguing stories from the world of history, finance, and collectibles. Before you go out on your next treasure hunt, keep that passion ignited, because every penny, nickel, dime, and quarter has the potential to change your life forever. So until next time, keep exploring, keep collecting, and you might just find something extraordinary waiting for you. Next, in the world of coin collecting, few stories capture the imagination quite like that of the 2006 Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that holds extraordinary value due to its unique history and the rarity of certain minting errors. But what makes this coin so special that it can be valued at an astounding $26 million? Picture this: you're walking through your attic, and you stumble upon a dusty box filled with old coins. Among them, you find a 2006 nickel. At first glance, it looks as ordinary as any other nickel you've seen, but could it be that this humble coin holds secrets that could change your life forever? Let's dive deep into the captivating world of numismatics, where the past and present collide, and where the unassuming Jefferson nickel leads us on a thrilling journey through American history, innovation, and sheer luck. Now, imagine being able to unravel the story behind the nickels you might have overlooked, and how valuation can spike based on the tiniest details. Wealth is often hidden in plain sight. Sometimes, you have to turn over each coin to reveal what lies within. Did you know that this nickel underwent a transition in design, marking a significant milestone in American currency? While the standard Jefferson nickel features the iconic image of Thomas Jefferson, the 2006 issue is part of a series that commemorates the Lewis and Clark expedition, an exploratory journey that contributed to the nation's expansion. Collectors treasure these coins not only for their face value but for their commemorative significance, linking them to a time of exploration and discovery. Of course, not every 2006 nickel is worth millions. In fact, the vast majority are worth just 5 cents. So, what differentiates the ordinary nickels from those that send collectors into a frenzy? The answer lies in the intricacies of coin minting, with specific variants and errors creating a whirlwind of excitement within the numismatic community. Have you ever heard of the missing or doubled features? These improprieties are the rare anomalies that can inflate a coin's value to astronomical heights. The 2006 Jefferson nickel gained notoriety for certain additions that became the stuff of legends among coin enthusiasts. Perhaps you're curious as to how such mistakes occur. The magical world of coin production is filled with countless checks and balances, yet amidst the hustle and bustle of the minting process, human error can lead to coins that are not just unique but worth a fortune. Picture the excitement as a coin collector comes across a 2006 nickel with a key mint error. He can hardly believe his eyes when he sees the double die, a clear indication that this nickel wasn't just produced normally. The thrill of the hunt, the adrenaline rush when you realize you might have stumbled across a financial windfall, it's an experience that cannot be replicated. Think for a moment about those who have gone to estate sales or garage sales, scouring boxes for hidden gems. Imagine the rush when they discover a rarely minted version of a coin that could single-handedly pay off their student loans or provide a financial cushion during tough times. Collectors often share stories of how these encounters changed their lives, igniting a passion for the history behind these coins that goes beyond mere monetary value. This is where the beauty of numismatics lies, not just in the coins themselves, but in the connections they create across generations. Families pass down their collections, filled with stories of how each coin was acquired, tying them to moments in history. Communities come together at coin shows, sharing tips, advice, and excitement over the latest finds. When looking at the 2006 Jefferson nickel, consider how mere chance led to its eventual significance. Could it be a mere accident that launches someone from obscurity to prominence? Or perhaps that moment of serendipity captures the essence of our relationship with money itself, that sometimes, it's not how much you have, but how fortunate you are in finding what you never knew would be so valuable. As we delve deeper into the story of this incredible nickel, let's not lose sight of the extraordinary impact that such seemingly mundane objects can have. For some, a nickel embodies nostalgia, memories of childhood spent rummaging through coin jars or playing with friends on a summer's day. But for others, it can represent a beacon of hope, a chance for financial freedom that's sometimes just a click away on auction sites. Have you ever thought about how the act of collecting can strengthen social ties and foster community? Coin clubs thrive because of this shared passion, showcasing the rich tapestries woven by collectors who unite in their love for history and currency. Each 2006 Jefferson nickel, especially those with compelling stories about their origins or errors, can evoke nostalgia and pride while creating connections between collectors from diverse backgrounds. It's fascinating how one simple piece of metal can encapsulate layers of meaning and history, capable of telling tales that span centuries. The digital age has transformed how enthusiasts connect with one another, breaking down geographical barriers and allowing for global collaboration in the search for elusive coins. Social media platforms and online auctions have opened doors to a thriving trade in coins seldom seen before. Would you believe someone could pay hundreds or thousands of dollars simply for the chance to own a tiny piece of history? It's a thrilling prospect, and it poses a question for potential collectors: what hidden treasures might lie dormant in your own wallet? Now that you've heard about the rare possibilities of the 2006 Jefferson nickel, can you imagine scrolling through your change jar, checking each coin for potential hidden value? As we wrap up this exploration of a coin that represents so much more than its face value, take a moment to reflect on how a single nickel can embody dreams and aspirations, transform lives, and connect us all through shared history. And remember, as you continue your own journey in discovery, perhaps subscribe for more insightful explorations into the thrilling world of numismatics and the hidden values of everyday objects, for you never know when the next treasure might be waiting just around the corner. So the next time you see a 2006 Jefferson nickel, don't be so quick to dismiss it. After all, it just might be the ticket to unlocking a fascinating story worth millions. Next, have you ever wondered how a simple coin can hold such incredible value, and what stories lie behind those shiny surfaces? Picture this: a 2007 Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary coin that, to the untrained eye, might just be another piece of change in your pocket. However, hidden within its metallic composition is a narrative as rich and layered as history itself. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, be sure to like and subscribe, because today we're diving deep into a unique treasure that has captivated collectors and historians alike, a coin that might just be sitting in your own collection, waiting to be discovered. The journey of the Jefferson nickel began in 1938 when it was first introduced, marking a significant shift in American coinage, but the 2007 version takes us on an entirely different adventure, linked to a far more momentous tale that goes beyond mere monetary value. Did you know that this nickel is incredibly rare, with an estimated face value of $26 million in certain collectors' circles? You might be asking yourself how a coin designed for circulation could ever be worth such an astronomical amount. Well, buckle up, because we are about to unravel a story filled with historical significance, artistic merit, and the intrigue of numismatic rarity that adds layers of suspense and excitement to this seemingly mundane object. Throughout history, coins have often served as more than just currency. They encapsulate stories of their time, representing the cultures, values, and innovations of the eras that birthed them. As we dig deeper into the 2007 Jefferson nickel and its skyrocketing value, consider how many hands it might have passed through, how many stories it could tell if it had a voice. This particular coin belongs to a specialized category known as the specimen or uncirculated coins, created for collectors rather than for general use. The minting process for these coins is significantly different. They are made with higher quality standards to ensure that they maintain crisp details and brilliant luster, making them much more desirable among collectors. The 2007 Jefferson Nickel saw significant changes compared to its predecessors, especially with the introduction of the Westward Journey series, which commemorates the Lewis and Clark expedition, one of the most pivotal explorations of the American frontier, showcasing our country's spirit of adventure and discovery. But there's a catch: not all 2007 nickels are created equal. There are specific varieties and errors within the 2007 coinage that are particularly sought after, such as the 2007 P. Jefferson nickel with a missing mint mark, which can morph its value from a mere 5 cents to a staggering amount in the numismatic market. Have you checked your wallet or your coin collection yet? You might be holding more than just pocket change. Imagine unearthing a coin that not only has historical resonance but also represents an extraordinary finding that could dramatically change your financial landscape. The thrill of the hunt in coin collecting doesn't just stem from ownership, it's also about the stories you uncover and the community you engage with. Enthusiasts and collectors are continuously searching for that elusive quarter, dime, or nickel that turns up in circulation, unaware of their potential value. As we dig further into the nuances of the 2007 nickel, think about the implications of its design. The obverse of the nickel features a profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, whose legacies include not just the Declaration of Independence but also principles of democracy and freedom that still resonate today. But it's the reverse side that tells us a story about our nation's progress. It commemorates the Louisiana Purchase and the spirit of exploration that drove generations of Americans to push boundaries, physical and philosophically. Each shimmer in the metal has journeyed through time, battles fought, discoveries made, and ties broken. You see, the coin isn't just a currency, it's a time capsule that speaks of an era long gone, yet still so vibrantly alive in our national identity. But how do we truly place value on something that has transcended mere economics? The market for coins is intricate and often swayed by trends, historical events, and even the economy's pulse. Have you ever wondered how collectors determine the worth of a particular coin? Beyond just rarity, the condition, provenance, and current demand can elevate a coin into the upper echelons of value. In the case of the 2007 Jefferson nickel, collectors are always on the lookout for specific characteristics that can push the price from the mundane to the magnificent. And while one may assume that only age contributes to the allure of a coin, you'll find that artistry plays an equally vital role, as numismatic design is akin to a canvas where history meets craftsmanship. As you reflect on the beauty encapsulated in that small, round piece of metal, imagine the artistry that went into its design, the skilled hands that shaped it, and the history that gave it meaning. With a tumultuous economic climate influencing spending habits and collectors hunting for tangible assets, the rise in value of coins like the 2007 Jefferson nickel should come as no surprise. The current economic uncertainty has led many to turn towards precious metals and tangible assets as a means of preserving wealth, thereby increasing demand for high-value coins. Is it any wonder that a nickel, once thought to be just pocket change, can now be viewed as a strategic investment? For many collectors, this realization changes the entire perspective of what it means to hold a piece of numismatic history, transforming leisure pursuits into potential avenues for financial growth and legacy building. The excitement surrounding the chase for rare coins is compounded by the camaraderie among fellow enthusiasts. There's a whole world of online communities, forums, and social media groups where avid collectors gather to exchange tips, share their finds, and even engage in trade, igniting a passion that fuels their desire to uncover treasures from the past. And let's not forget the thrill of finding a rare coin in circulation, that unexpected moment where a mundane transaction turns into an exhilarating discovery, an experience that any collector would cherish for a lifetime. As you immerse yourself in this world, consider the layers of connection shared by coin collectors. It's not just about owning valuables but also sharing stories, forming friendships, and creating memories with others who share the same passion. And as you contemplate the significance of these connections, it begs the question, has the pursuit of a coin ever led you to an unexpected adventure? From fostering relationships in your local coin club to attending large coin shows where enthusiasts gather from all over the country, each interaction adds richness to your collecting story. As the narrative unfolds, we start to see just how deeply intertwined our lives can be with these small tokens of history. The inscribed metals seem to echo our journeys, our aspirations, and our collective dreams. So, as we wrap this journey through the world of the 2007 Jefferson Nickel, consider this: what stories might you uncover within your own collection? What adventures await when you embark on the quest for knowledge within numismatics? Each coin opens doors to new mysteries and experiences, extending well beyond their face value. Now, don't forget to check your pockets and drawers, and who knows? The next big treasure might just lie waiting for you. If you found this exploration intriguing, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on our future dives into fascinating topics like this one. Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, keep searching for those hidden gems among the ordinary.